as it is for an individual. To build an institution that sustained itself for 60 years is not easy. It requires people of strength and character who care and who go above and beyond the call of duty. On behalf of our President, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, I wish to acknowledge PSK for the immense contribution you have made to the health sector since independence. You have worked with our nation's most at risk in the fight against disease, one of the three enemies of the nation identified by our founding fathers after we gained freedom from colonialists. Distinguished professionals, our celebration today is not so much a festivity, but a solemn occasion to pause and look back at the 60-year journey, an opportunity to reflect on challenges and what we can do better, a chance to refocus and give priority to strategies that contribute to the health sector and to the Ruto administration's plan of transforming Kenya. Under the plan, universal health coverage and manufacturing feature prominently. The government banks on universal health coverage, UHC, which was unveiled during the 60th Mashujaa Day celebrations last year to ease access to quality health care for all. In manufacturing, Kenya is setting its sights on becoming a leading regional hub for the production of medicines and healthcare supplies to reduce costs and ensuring accessibility to all citizens. The theme of this conference, Pharmacists Transforming Policy, Practice and Patient Safety, is therefore spot on and resonates with the ambitions of the Kenya Kwanza administration as well as the aspirations of our people. Distinguished professionals and all those present, to achieve the quality that we seek in UHC, the society is a crucial actor in instilling professional standards. This is besides supporting other agencies like the Ministry of Health, Pharmacy and Poisons Board, the Veterinary Medicine Directorate, among others, in ensuring products are safe, secure, effective, accessible, and affordable for all. That is why we are excited that among other legal and policy frameworks, PSK has ignited and sustained a robust discourse among professionals, other sector actors, and the public on the Kenya Drugs Authority Bill 2022. Among other matters, the bill proposes the establishment of a single regulatory body on human and animal medicines in fulfillment of the Health Act 2017. This is important as we strive to consolidate and strengthen our regulatory systems in the supply chain. Furthermore, this move will help us meet the World Health Organization's Maturity Level 3 standards of a stable, well-functioning and integrated regulation system, while similarly boosting the competitiveness of locally manufactured medicines. Distinguished professionals and participants, in this conference of global representation, we are creating and strengthening our local, regional, and international networks of addressing the menace of substandard and counterfeit drugs and other medical supplies that threaten the lives of our people. We cannot deliver universal health coverage when up to 30% of drugs are fake. We cannot spur local manufacturing when fake and counterfeit drugs are scooping up to 15 billion Kenya shillings of the market share. The Pharmacy and Poisons Board, the Veterinary Medicine Directorate, in partnership with other agencies, must protect the market to attract and boost investor confidence in manufacturing. This is through an intensive, coordinated and sustained crackdown on crooked suppliers and dealers. I hope they are not in this conference. This will drive economic growth in diverse ways. Furthermore, a vibrant manufacturing sector will reduce our dependence on imports, enhance self-reliance, besides propelling us to a net exporter of medicines, especially to our African sister states. This is how we'll take a bite of the over $2.6 trillion annual expenditure of our continent, which currently imports between 70 and 80% of medicines, with Kenya spending up to $550 million annually in importation. A strong manufacturing sector will remarkably reduce foreign currency expenditure. Additionally, this will build and fortify the supply chain resilience and reduce the negative impacts of global disruptions as witnessed during the COVID-19. Distinguished professionals and participants, the fight against fake and counterfeit drugs goes hand in hand with the war on drug abuse. Our administration has intensified the war on drugs and substance abuse, and in doing so has adopted a robust collaboration between and among state and non-state agencies. Drug abuse is rampant in our society today. Drugs are also used by our children, brothers, sisters, even our parents. The young people are, unfortunately, at the highest risk. Regrettably, some of your members, some seated here, have been complicit in this vice, facilitating the sale of controlled medicines in contravention of prescribed protocols to the youth. I urge the society members at your individual level to join us in the war on drugs. Admittedly, there are cases of pharmacists leasing out their licenses at a fee or leaving behind their licenses to running pharmacies and chemists. We know of some pharmacists who operate back-end services, trading in counterfeit medicines. Such practices erode public trust in your profession, and I believe that the intervention of this society is critical in stopping these undesirable practices. You have the power and the clout to censure your members while still protecting them when they are under threat or attack for upholding the professional ethos. This delicate balance serves as the greatest test of professional body identity. Our professional bodies often narrowly focus on economic self-advancement, which they have a right to do, but which in the end has led to the neglect of the public good. We often see them pursuing protectionism, not of the public to whom they serve, but their members who abuse their professional positions and compromise their oaths of office. I challenge the PSK to raise this bar, not only for the good of the profession, but for the country in general. Continuously demand a higher standard of yourself and your members. We call for a joint approach between the Pharmacy and Poisons Board, the Veterinary Medicine Directorate, PSK, the Kenya Pharmaceutical Association, the Veterinary Board of Kenya, and other relevant agencies in aiding unregulated access and use. I request the pharmacy and the veterinary subsectors to work with the government in saving and sobering our nation, especially the youth. Distinguished professionals and participants, in conclusion, let me again underscore the importance of professional bodies in achieving national aspirations and the Vision 2030 and the Ruto administration's plan for a better and prosperous Kenya. I believe this conference provides a good opportunity for you to engage and deliberate on various futuristic topics on a national, regional, and indeed a global focus. I wish you fruitful deliberations and looking forward to actionable outputs of this conference that will transform the health sector. I now declare the International Scientific Conference 2024 officially open.